Good morning. In this next Canvas tutorial, I will be demonstrating to you how you can upload your Schoology resources that you have already downloaded into your Sandbox course. Now, it's very important that you do this to your Sandbox course because many of the files uploaded from Schoology into Canvas will be, for a lack of a better way of saying, kind of messed up a little. The naming structure of the files and formatting gets a little different. We'll talk about how to clean that up, but right now I just want to demonstrate how to upload the information. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to my Sandbox course. You see here that I have my U.S. History Sandbox. Made sure to click on that, and I've already shown you how to create your Sandbox. And you can do this for multiple courses. You can have a Sandbox for each. So I'm going to go to Settings. Then once I'm in Settings, I'm going to import course content. Once I've done that, I'm going to go to Content Type. I'm going to go down to Common Cartridge. This is the type of file that you downloaded from Schoology. Click on that, go to Choose File. I'm going to navigate to the file location. I've conveniently put mine on the desktop, so I hit Desktop, go to this, my U.S. History. Once I've done that, I'm going to click on All Content. Now, you can do specific content. So you can go through and individually take certain things out of it. If you know you only want a certain bit of content from that download, by all means, click on that. And then there'll be a place for you to select the individual content. But I'm going to take it all. I'm not going to mess with anything within the options, due dates, or override assessments, because that's why we're using a Sandbox course. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Import. Now, depending on the size of file, which mine's about 700 megabytes, this process can take a few minutes. I've seen it take as long as 30 minutes. So please make sure that once you click that import button, you don't exit out of the screen, and eventually it will pop up with a screen knowing you the activity. So I'm going to cut out here and pull up that screen when that new back. It took about 10 minutes for that process to happen. Now you can see here that it's updated. There's my file for U.S. history, and you can see that it's running. Now again, this is a 700 megabyte file. It's a large file, so this will take time. And once this bar completes, we'll know that all the files and information has been transferred over. Once that's completed, we'll come back and we'll talk about the next step. We'll come back again. So now you can see that the job has fully been completed. It started at 10:29. It's 43 right now, so it does take a while. So you'll notice it says completed with 32 issues. Don't freak out. These issues could range from due dates being not copy transfer over. Again, it's not a perfect process, but it does get the vast majority of information. So now, if you'll notice, if I go into assignments, and it will take a little bit to load because I have a lot of assignments, you'll see all my different assignments here. Now you'll notice it's quizzes, because some of you have to realize, like, if I did a paper quiz and it just punched in the grade, which that quiz was, this is going to come in as an assignment because it's not a test, or I should say not a quiz. You can see all my assignments here. All right. Now you also notice that all of them are not published. So again, the reason why we do it in our Sandbox course is that we can alter these, change these, and then eventually incorporate them into our live course. Next, we can go to our quizzes. This will again take a little bit of time, all right? And this is all my actual quizzes, all my different assessments. Multiple choice, fill in the blank, all those different types of quizzes that I use. Now, if I go ahead and click on one of these, let's go ahead and click on this one. Again, they're old. They're quizzes, okay? It's unpublished, that means the kids can't see it. Excuse me. And then I'm going to go to preview. You can see all the different questions I have here. Now, I will tell you that this was a fill-in-the-blank question test, but the word banks, unfortunately, do not transfer over. Inside multiple choice, the multiple choices do transfer over, but unfortunately, the word banks don't. You see, I do have some cleaning up to do, which we'll talk about, but you can see that all my quizzes have been transferred over. Now, the last thing you want to notice is your files. Now, unfortunately, when you do this transfer over, many of the files and folders will come out of this very different place. We'll talk about how you can clean this up, but also do know that When you complete this transfer, you'll notice that everything is published. So you want to go through the cleanup process and make sure to unpublish anything you don't want your students to see. That's the basic system of transferring your Schoology resources over to Canvas, and the next tutorial will discuss how to clean everything up. Thank you.